Hey folks and welcome. I hope you all are doing okay, and today is going to be a natural kind of dramatic eye look. So we'll get started by brushing through our brows. I'm using this Morphe duo end with the brush and the, what is it called? Spoolie, that's it. And then I'm brushing through it and then trying to elongate it as much as I can. And then I'm dipping into my Estee Lauder brow powder. I'm not sure of the names, but the colors are like a light brown and a bluey black, and then I'm dipping into those twice and then putting the powder at the front of my eye and then going through with it along my eyebrow and then just brushing through it after I've put the powder on. And then yeah, you can see what it's like on the video. I'm putting it on and then like setting it in place with the powder, and then I'm brushing it. If I have any gaps in my eyebrows, not to brag or anything, but I do have pretty nice eyebrows, so I don't really have to do much with them, but I like to just brush through it and make sure all the powder's like blended through and it's not too harsh, because I do like the natural eyebrow look. And now I'm just picking up this Maybelline eyebrow gel that has a spoolie on it, and it looks like a little mascara brush. And I'm just brushing through that so everything stays in place. And yeah, that's what we're doing. And I'm taking a long time to do that, more than necessary. Yep. So just brushing through my brows and making sure there's no sparse hairs. So then I'm picking up a fluffy blending brush and I'm just putting some Ben Nye powder on that and just quickly going over my eyelid. And then this powder I'm picking up right now is from the Caramel Melange palette by Zoeva, and it's Universal Delight. And it's more of a very light brown color, like very light brown. Not like how it has on the screen. And I'm just taking that and just taking it into the outer corner of my eye and then just blending it all over. And because I do have closed eyes, I try not to put it in the center or at the end, beginning of my eye. So this powder that we got, there's no name for it, but it's in the Nubian palette by Juvia's, that's it. And I'm picking up this powder, and it's the third powder on the top row, and I'm just blending it all on top of my eye, mostly in the crease and the outer edges, and making sure it looks smooth and blended. And I'm just doing that a couple of times. I try not to I try to do it very lightly, and because this palette is very pigmented and the shadows are very lovely and creamy and smooth, everything you want it to be. So now I'm taking up two colors. The first color that we just blended with from the Juvia's Place palette, and then another color on the bottom row, the second matte color, and it's kind of this like reddy toned brown. Honestly, they all look like shades of mud, but not to say anything, they're pretty though. And so I'm just doing this warm thing, and I'm getting that fluffy brush and just putting it on the outer corners of my eyes, and then kind of blending it in my crease, as well as just closer to the middle of my eyelid. And we're just keeping blending, and I'm also making sure that some of the powder is closer to my eyebrow, because sometimes I do get gaps. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but there's usually gaps there, and that's not what we want. We don't want like a weird eye look. And then I'm just taking the shimmer, still the same palette, the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place, and it's the fourth, incorrect, ding dong, I'm wrong, fourth eyeshadow. It's shimmery, and it's not a shimmer, it's more like glitter. It's a very nice color, and yeah, I'm putting that all over my eye with this pathetic little brush, and then I get out this big bad boy, and because I have a low attention span, just doing that, I'm just placing it all on my eye because the payoff is much better. And I didn't wet these brushes, these are all dry. They have no setting spray or anything on it, and Yeah. And now I'm getting the brush that we did before, which had the 2 colours on it, and I'm just making sure that they've all blended in nicely and it's not like just placed on there, and they all have a purpose to it. So yeah. Now I'm picking up the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt foil in Minted Mojito. Nice. So I'm just using that, and it's not that blue as it comes off on the screen, but it is extremely pretty and it has a lot of payoff to it. As you know, Rihanna knows, bad girl Riri knows how to do her highlighters, and it's more of a white and it just has the blue tinges in it. And then I'm picking up the first color that we originally did and the third color on the top row, and I'm just putting that on my my lower eyelid, and just brushing along there to make sure the powder from the bottom and the top connects, so it looks all joined together. And then I'm also putting Minted Mojito on my under my eyebrow, just to give it a little shimmer, make sure it looks nice. Also, if I'm making weird faces in this video, it's because I'm watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh, so good. And now I realized I made a grave mistake by putting too much on because her powders are pigmented. I mean Rihanna. And so I'm just wiping it with a pencil brush. And then now I am taking a light, maybe like a medium brown color, and tight lining my eyes. And I think it's a MAC pencil. I can't find it now because my life's a mess, but that's okay. But we get the idea. Now I'm taking up this bronzing powder by YSL. It's called Terre Safari, and it means the land of the safari, or the Saharan land. Yep, but it's meant to be in French, but I'm probably going to butcher that language, so we're not doing that. And I'm taking that powder along my cheeks, where they're meant to be bronze, and also on my nose, trying to give myself a smaller nose, which we know it's not going to happen, but that's okay. We can make miracles. We can try to make miracles here. And also putting along my chin, hoping for an Ariana Grande chin. Definitely not going to happen. Also in this video, you don't see me put on blush, but I actually do. But I use a the Sleek Rose Gold Blush. That's all it says and nothing else. And now I'm using a highlighter from Sleek again. And it's in Equinox. I have no idea. It's an orange type of powder highlighter, and it's very pretty, and it's not as pigmented as the Fenty, so I like to use that one. Now I'm taking this lipstick from Sephora, the contour and color, that's what it says, Sephora color and contour, and the color is Rosewood. So I'm just taking that, there's 2 ends to it. It's a duo lipstick. One has a smaller end for outlining and one has a bigger end, but I like to use the bigger end and just kind of plump it on my lips and kind of make an outline, because it has not a serrated, but a angled edge, and I like to take the pointy end and try to lip line. And now I'm just brushing my hair because I have nothing else to do because I finished my makeup look. I also didn't tell you that I did put on mascara, and I used a not Maybelline Fit Me, that's the foundation, but the Maybelline pink and green one. We know what that one is, the one that Jeffree Star reviewed. And now I'm taking this Kiko lipstick in the color Velvet Passion. And now that my attention span is gone, I'm just making weird faces and brushing my hair because the video is actually over. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time, hopefully on Thursday or Friday, or sometime during the week. And me being weird again. I'm sorry. Bye.